All right, no intro, right into it. Lonzo Ball, Rajon Rondo. I think I said it right. So, when it comes to starting, right? Who do we want starting? Rajon Rondo, a veteran, did real good with Boston. Then he went to another team. Okay, and forgot him. Forgot who he was. Then he ended up with what? Chicago. I think he did good, right? He did good. Got his name back on the map. It's not really about getting your name on a map or whatever, but he did real good, right? That's good. He's a vet. But here's the thing, though. We've seen Rondo, whatever. We've seen Rondo develop from being young with that Celtic squad. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen him develop, and we've seen him become a top 5 PG in the game, right? Not of all time, but in the NBA right now, right? He became like a top 5, maybe top 8. So that's cool, you know. The Lakers got him. That's cool. It's good to have that type of vet on the team. But what we don't want to see is the Lakers getting all these old ass dudes because LeBron's there. Okay, Lance Stevenson, like, I like that he's there. You know what I'm saying? JaVale, he can come off the bench, but that's enough. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Rondo, look, I want to see Lonzo develop. I don't want to see Lonzo coming off the bench. I want him starting. I want him taking the ball up the court. I don't want LeBron taking the ball up the court. I want LeBron just to basically, how do we say, preserve himself for these next 4 years. You know, just go preserve yourself, post up, do your thing. LeBron doesn't need to take the ball up. Not with Lonzo on the team. And Rondo, you can come off the bench, bro. And I don't understand. Y'all got 3 point guards. You know, that, like, why did the Lakers want Rondo? They must be getting rid of IT or did Lonzo. If they get rid of Lonzo, I'm still gonna watch because LeBron is there. So they kind of like sucked me into that one. But wherever Lonzo go, I'm going with him. I want to see. So I guess honestly, a lot of people might feel that way. If Lonzo, wherever team Lonzo go, they're gonna get a lot of attention because a lot of people is gonna go see what Lonzo can do there. So. But no, man, we want Lonzo on the Lakers, okay? That's what we want him. We want Lonzo on the Lakers. We want LeVar talking his smack because it's awesome. We want Jello. We want Jello. Hey, look, I rather Jello than JaVale. Sorry, but that's just what the truth is. I'd rather Jello. If he's on the team, then Jello should have a shot. Matter of fact, if Trae Young made it to the NBA, Jello should have had a shot. Cause honestly, I think Jello way better than Trae. That's just my opinion. I think Jello's problem is his handles. Like, he don't. Lonzo can dribble. Lonzo can dribble, Melo can dribble, but Jello, like, why didn't you work on your handles? Like, you got the best shot out of all your brothers. You shoot better than them. You average more points in high school. So, but anyway, I want Lonzo there. I want to see Lonzo develop. if Rondo's going to be there, cool. But 3-point guards, like I'm not trying to see that. I ain't like what Luke did with Lonzo's minutes. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like there's times where like Lonzo was getting like he was lighting it. He was on fire, just on fire. And then what happened? You see him get taken out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, like this nigga, he's warming up. He just got 6, 7, 8 points. Okay. And then you take him out because he's due for his rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like it's like, all right, your time is up. We set the timer. So come on, rotate. Like what? Like you gotta let Lonzo have the ball, man. Lonzo's a smart guy. He's a very smart guy, and with LeBron on the team, he's just gonna teach him more. And then on top of that, I wouldn't say LeBron has a killer instinct, but I think he does now. Matter of fact, like I think he just developed it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's why LeBron's one of my favorite. Because Jason Kidd and Magic Johnson are some of my favorite players, and that's because they pass. I like people that pass the ball. That's just, I don't know. I like that. I like people that can pass the ball and also score. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big Jordan fan. I watched him play. I'm not a big fan of people that just score. That's all they look for. Sometimes I am. It just depends. Cause the way AI did it, like you can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's just like AI is so different for me. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because he's undersized. I told you I like underdogs. So even like when Clarkson was on the Lakers and he was doing that same thing, he was coming off the bench and putting points up. I kind of liked it, but not when he went too overboard. But yeah, I like stuff like that. I like underdogs. I like people trying to prove themselves. But yeah, that's my light. Anyway. Yeah, man, this the bootleg. Yeah, so we're gonna have to develop on this channel, you know what I'm saying? I've been on YouTube for a minute, like a while, but I don't really post. I be in the comments talking shit. That's what I mean, schmizzle, shrizzle. I be in the comments talking shrizzle patizzle. But yeah, like I don't know, I like talking smack in the comments, man. Even if I don't mean it, like I just like talking. I like talking junk. But yeah, I guess you could say I'm a troll. But look, man, Rondo, we seen you develop. We seen you play. You know what I'm saying? And you're great. You know what I'm saying? And this channel is bootleg too, but you're great and. It's good to maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can share that experience with Lonzo, but I don't want to see you starting. When IT came over there to the Lakers, I didn't want to see IT start over Lonzo. IT, you had your time in Boston, bro, and I'm sorry what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? I actually live in Boston now. I'm sorry what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? And they just went to Kyrie. Even though Kyrie had an injury as well, and they just say, hey, look, we don't want, we'll give you IT, we'll take Kyrie. Damn, that's fucked up, bro. Why they do that, man? It's like that, man. That's messed up, bro. I don't know if I can respect that. They gonna do the same thing to Kyrie. Kyrie, they gonna do that to you, bro. They gonna do it to you. They gonna. If Terry Rozier, if he would have like stayed consistent in the playoffs, yeah, they would have been like, what we need Kyrie for? They probably is already thinking that. What we need Kyrie? Especially like if you was thinking about leaving, they're probably like, leave. We got Jason. But look, Lakers, keep Lonzo Ball. I want to see Jello Ball on the team too, eventually. I don't know. I might be out on Melo, to be honest. I don't really like LaMelo like that. I like Jello more. I like underdogs, I'll tell you. I like underdogs, man. I see Jello can play. I know he's a big time scorer, like how Clay scored. What he scored, like 60-something points. Like I can see Jello doing that, like later in his career, not in the beginning. I can see him getting as much as, like, honestly, in the NBA, I can see Jello going off for a good 40 points. Not his first year though. If he did do it though, it wouldn't surprise me. But I could see him doing that like his second, third year. I don't know, man. I see stuff other people don't see. When Steph Curry, when he was on Golden State, I already had him as a top 5 before he was who he was. I had him as a top 5 when Monte Ellis was there. Well, Monte Ellis was almost considered as a MVP. Halfway through the season, anyway, they was considering him as an MVP. And that's when I had Steph Curry in my top 5. People were like, "You crazy." And then a few years later, what happened? Exactly. That boy got 2 MVPs. So, yeah, man. I like the Lakers. I like the young team, bro. Like 35 games, they did good, man. All those games were close. Not all of the games, but they had a good 20-something games that they could have won. They had about 20-something games where they were really close to winning, like just one big shot or the right play on defense or whatever the case is, or that team missed that shot or whatever. Like, they just couldn't close at the very end. I'm telling you, like, they could have easily had 50 wins. I feel like if Lonzo never got injured, I feel like they could have got, because they had a momentum, I feel like they could have got 50 games. I feel like, or close to it. I feel like they could have at least got 45. That, man, they could have got 45. They could have got 10 more games, maybe 15 more games. So, and we got Lance. I can see Lance Stevenson starting. And Randall. No, you didn't, nigga. Negro. Not Naga. Nigga Daga. I didn't. The first word, it didn't come out. It sounded like it, but you know, sometimes words come out and they sound like they supposed to be the words, but they're not the words. But it sound like the word, but it didn't. You know, it didn't come like a word. It came out, and it was like, and then it sounded like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't say that. But Randall, why'd you do that, bro? And I get it though, man, because I just don't understand, like, what people be seeing. I don't understand, like, what these coaches and all these people be seeing. Like, that Lakers team with all those young boys, and I can't believe they traded. Well, they traded Lance and all of them. I can't believe they did that. Larry Nance. I said Lance. Larry Nance. I can't believe they traded him. I was so mad when they did that. Like, look, that team would have been a good team. It's kind of like when OKC started with Westbrook, KD, Harden, Ibaka, whoever the other guy they had. Nobody knew that some of these dudes were going to be superstars and all-stars and MVPs. Like James Harden, like, that dude was a beast, but I never pictured him as like a starter. You know what I'm saying? And then when he went to Houston, it's just like, dang, that's what you had in you? You know, so... And Westbrook just got tired of being under shadow. He knew what his worth was. I actually respect what he did with KD on the team. It's like, look, we gonna both be nice together, because I ain't about to sit here and be under your shadow. Even though KD was obviously better, but Westbrook was definitely a force for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was definitely a force to be reckoned with. That dude played 1,000 miles per hour. You can respect that. But yeah, the Lakers was kind of like that. Like, Kuzma was blossoming, Ingram was getting better. You know what I'm saying? Randall came out of nowhere. Like, well, they already said Randall was a beast, but they let that go. And I can see Lonzo becoming great. I can see him coming great, man. I just think that Lonzo got the treatment that he got, like, with the games, because of his father. Like, people are feeding into literally his dad. Like, what does his dad have to do with him? Why you're the coach? Y'all players. Like, so what? So what will he has to say? If he said everybody on the team sucks except for my son. So what? Who cares? I'm pretty sure every single one of those people's families or best friends or whatever the case was thought that they were great. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of the other teammates' parents probably thought they was the best on the team. So LeVar has the platform. So why does that have to affect Lonzo? What is all this pressure that Lonzo is getting coming into the league? Okay, Magic saying he thinks he's gonna be one of those type players, like on Magic level. And when LeBron got that type of treatment, I guess there's a standard to live up to. But how did his father put him on the standard when his father didn't play in the NBA? His father wasn't an NBA coach. None of that. His father, on the basketball level, his father was never up here. So why was everything he said represented so high? Oh, he's going to be great. Oh, he's going to... Every parent says that. So that effectiveness shows unprofessionalism, part of Luke Walton. So some of the stuff with LeVar was saying about him, I agree. But I don't think LeVar went too far with anything. But at the same time, he's a dad. He's not even playing. So that's definitely some unprofessionalism with the Lakers staff. And the fact that they didn't want to keep a lot of their young players, they're crazy. Because what we see OKC, if they would have stayed together, if Harden would have stayed as that backup, if they would have figured out how to, like, keep them boys, they would have been the next. They would have been the Golden State Warriors. People have been trying to figure out how to beat them. Honestly, they would have been a beast. But yeah, that's what I see in the Lakers, man. So I don't want Kawhi. I don't want Kawhi going to the Lakers. I don't want Paul George going to the Lakers. I don't want all these dudes that's coming into their 30s, you know what I'm saying, going into the Lakers. I don't want to see... I mean, Kawhi in the Lakers, that's crazy. That's dope. But honestly, like, y'all really think he's faking his injury? He going to get to the Lakers and all of a sudden my thigh is good? Is that what's going to happen? Yeah, my thigh's straight. It don't hurt no more. I can ball. Cause What reason did Kawhi ever have to not play when he was with the Spurs? What reason that when he got his thigh injured? What reason did he have to be like, I don't want to play no more. I don't want to be here with Spurs. What was it? For him to fake an injury the whole time. Now when Tony Parker and his staff started, oh yeah, he's clear, but he don't want to play, and oh, I had this kind of injury and my jump was more severe. Then it's just like, and then now he doesn't want to play no more. I wouldn't want to play either. Why would I want to play with y'all? Y'all supposed to be my teammates. I'm supposed to know y'all. Y'all supposed to be my brother. Y'all supposed to love me, right? And then you go and do that. Nah, so yeah, I would want to leave too, man. But does that mean? But Kawhi might still be injured though. Y'all really think he's faking that? But anyway, I don't know. Kawhi on the Lakers is dope, but I don't want to see them drafting no more damn point guards. That's for sure. And I don't want to see Lonzo leave, bro. I wish Randall was still there, bro. I wanted Randall to still be there. Randall, Lonzo, Kuzma with Lance and LeBron. I wanted to see that matchup. That would be dope, bro. Lance Stevenson got that defense. And then Lonzo's tall, lanky as a point guard. So like he's definitely causing problems for other point guards. And he can guard some shooting guards. And then you got LeBron. That dude is just LeBron. Like Kuzma need work on his defense, but he's tall, lanky too. So he still can cause some type of problems. I'm just thinking about like matchups with teams. I don't see Houston. Houston is definitely not a contender right now. Sorry, Houston is not a contender anymore. Now with Ariza gone. Nah. Houston's definitely not a contender anymore. The Pelicans are a contender. Donovan Mitchell, whatever that's the name of that team, they probably gonna be a problem. The Warriors, of course. I don't see the Spurs doing anything this year. I don't see that. I don't care what kind of good coaching they got. I don't see them. Maybe I just don't know. But Lonzo Ball with the Lakers, I want him there. I want him to stay. I want him there. I want to see him develop. I want to see him become great. I want to see each year I want this year to be his year. Now, Rondo was in the way. Take us to when he was already having a hard time with men before because Luke was being so unprofessional. He definitely need a little bit of killer instinct. I can understand like wanting to be like LeBron, but LeBron at least will give you 30, 40, 50 if he has to. But I don't think LeBron wants to score 30, 40, 50. I think LeBron would be fine with averaging 25. Let's be honest. LeBron would be just fine with averaging 25. He's a pass first player. Lonzo is too, but I don't see Lonzo as a 20-point. That's not his game. And that's what people need to understand. He's not. He can get you 30 and 40 points 2 or 3 times in a year. I don't see him doing that often. But I can see him do it once, twice, 3 times in a year. But I don't see him averaging like 20 points. I can see him scoring 20 points maybe out of 80 games, I could probably see him scoring 20 points 30 times. But I see him as a 15, 8-8 type of player. That's always been his game, bro. He's not this scoring guy. He's not like y'all. I know y'all love scoring people, and I know y'all love it. Y'all just love people to just throw the ball up, even if they can't shoot. Just throw it. Oh, this dude dropped 100 points. He shot 300 times. Me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's what y'all like, but that's when I watch Lonzo. I appreciate the other things that he do. You know what I'm saying? The steals, the blocks, especially. I like that type stuff, man. That Meta World Peace stuff. And Gary Payton stuff. But, I mean, of course we like scoring too. But I don't... When I watch Lonzo, I'm not watching Lonzo to score 30, 40 points. That's not what I'm looking for. When I go watch the Lakers and I want to watch Lonzo, I'm not watching Lonzo to score 40 or 50 points. I'm watching Lonzo because I want to see his whole game. He blocked it. Oh, he got these steals. Oh, he made these long cross court passes. Them junks is like landing on point. Like, that's why I go to watch him for. And if he give me 20 points, hey, that's a bonus. Now, obviously, some of the games where he doesn't score any points, it's just no. You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable. And you know, 10 points is fine. Because I know that's not your game. You're not a scoring person. 10 points is fine, but you need to be the point guard averaging 15 points. Like, that's not too much to ask from Lonzo. I believe Lonzo should be able to average 20 points a game. Get you at least 30 games where he scores 20 or more points. But usually scoring around 16, 17 points in the game. I see him as that type of player until about his 5th, 6th year. Then maybe he'll probably average 19, 20. Because maybe he'll have a different mentality with the game when it comes to getting points. Or maybe understand his role a little bit more as being able to score. Because he can facilitate so well. So that might open him up. So, Rondo, like, bro, like, we seen you play, bro. We're done with you, honestly. Like, you're a veteran, that's cool. Like, go to one of those boring teams that nobody wear. Like, go to the Charlotte. Go to Charlotte, bro. Go play with Michael Jordan. Go play with MJ, bro. Go play with him. Like, go to Sacramento with Marvin Bagley. He's on Sacramento Kings, right? Yeah. Go over there, man. Go to, like, teams nobody care about, bro. Because, like, we don't really, like, you had your time with Boston, and that's when you was appreciated, and you had a little bit of shine in Chicago. That was cool, too. But nobody really cared. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking smack. I'm just saying, like, we seen you develop already. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you haven't never made it to that status where it's just like, yeah, we gotta watch this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie's made it to that status. Stephen Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, Donovan Mitchell now. Even Terry Rozier coming off the bench is probably more exciting to watch than you, to be honest, bro. It's just like it's not your time. I mean, it's like your time has passed, and it's like you haven't done. I guess maybe because early in your career you played, you know, with Ray Allen and Pierce, and that really showed. And then you had that attention, and maybe you can show yourself with that attention with LeBron. But like, we don't want to buy into that no more, bro. You couldn't do it on your own, so just like, just stop over there, bro. Please. Lakers, Lonzo. Let's do that. If Lonzo don't stay with the Lakers, wherever team take all three of my boys, I'm watching them. I think that would be great, man. I don't know about Melo though. That dude got a lot to prove to me. He got more to prove than Jello to me, honestly. I feel like Jello, I like underdogs. That's what it is with that. But look, man, FTW pride, lion pride. It's going to cap off the video, bro. And if y'all want to see better quality videos, then, man, just support the channel. And after, I guess, 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, if y'all really mess with me, we'll grow together. We'll do giveaways together. Hella giveaways, bro. Because I'm all for that giving back. I'm not like these YouTube dudes. I'm not on that. I don't want to be like them either. I don't look up to them. I have different role models in my life. I don't look up to rappers, and I don't look up to athletes. I don't look up to these dudes. Those are not like my role models. So I'm gonna definitely be, if we make it up here, I'm gonna definitely be someone giving back, because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not the type of dude that's gonna leave the hood. For what? Why? Why leave the hood and go somewhere else? Why leave the hood and go over here somewhere? And help this already good neighborhood be a good neighborhood. Stay home. Your people ain't gonna rob you if you take care of them. Y'all worry about your people. Not everybody wanna rob you. Not everybody's gonna hate you. I know that's what y'all teach. Haters. I know that's what they teach, but everybody's not gonna hate you. FTW pride, lion pride. I'm out.